All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Behind the Grind. No intro to anything. This is going to be a different video. This video isn't necessarily made for content, but it's just something that's been on my mind for a while now, and I've had a lot of people in my community reach out to me about this thing, and a couple of days ago, I made the decision to make a video like this. My hand has been forced, and well, I just kind of want to address some things that I've been seeing going around in the comment section of my video, and overall, just some things that a lot of us in the community have been seeing about a particular individual that, for one, is making everybody look bad, and two, just I personally don't believe that he deserves to have a platform to share this kind of shit. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and start off with this comment that I got from this one gentleman over here, and to a video that this guy was replying to. He says, "Why play the game if you hate it? That's fine. That's nothing to do with the video." And then he's like, "Unless you are following in Requiem Agent's steps and doing drama farming for viewership, because doing something smart and creative with your channel is too big of a task for you." That's one thing. I don't care about all the other stuff this guy said, but you guys are going to see a pattern that is starting to form here with this guy who said you are following in Requiem Agent's footsteps. Moving on to our next example over here, we got another guy who said, "You literally spam rantant like Requiem Agent and some other dude." So once again, I don't care about his entire comment, but once again, you see that pattern kind of forming there with "you literally spam rantant like Requiem Agent." So this guy's name, Requiem Agent, is really quite popular in my comment section, and we're going to move into our next exhibit over here. And ignoring everything that this kid has to say, he was just kind of talking shit on my channel, which is fine. If you're a hater, go ahead and speak your mind in the comment section down below. I really don't mind. Go ahead and spread what kind of thoughts are going around in your head. But once again, you guys can see that pattern forming once again. And he says, "Just another Requiem Agent copycat that says they love this game yet still criticize it." So, for some reason, a lot of people are making the assumption that Requiem Agent and I are similar. And granted, they are talking about how we make similar content. However, what a lot of these people don't seem to understand is the type of person that Requiem Agent actually is. And you can't talk about a certain content creator without taking all of his content into context. Yes, the guy does make Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 rants. He does criticize the game all the time. But I bet you guys didn't know about all the other kind of shit he's spitting on YouTube. So, the past couple of days, he's been launching a quote-unquote war against YouTube for seemingly shadow banning his videos and not showing them in the algorithm, and I'm gonna tell you guys as to why. So, in one of his videos that he is ranting about YouTube, a couple of days prior to uploading that video, he uploaded gameplay of this game called Blue Archive, which in his words is an underage student breeder, and he cries that it didn't get any views on it. Like, no fucking shit. Of course it didn't get any views. You're playing as a teacher who is breeding underage cartoon little girls so that way they can fight your battles or some shit. So he made a YouTube video ranting about the platform in and of itself and crying that the video didn't get any views and that the platform was shadowing his video and that they age restricted the video, and nobody wants to watch a game in which you play as a teacher and you're over here breeding underage cartoon minors. I don't know what kind of sick fuck you gotta be playing some kind of shit like that, but there's your answer as to why your video hasn't gotten any views. I've seen both of his anti-YouTube videos, and the best way I can summarize both of these videos is he spends the whole time crying that apparently YouTube is out to get him because they don't show his videos in the algorithm, and that he only has like 100 views or whatever on the videos, and well, yeah, because nobody wants to watch those videos. So he also cries in those videos. This is completely separate, but he cries that he has to pay taxes as a German citizen while making money off of an American platform, which is pretty ironic. Like, you can't sit here and cry that you have to pay taxes to America, given that you're using an American platform to kind of spit your like kitty breeder shit. And then in those videos, he also says some out-of-pocket shit. So he openly says words like, quote, "child sex," or quote, "have sex with children," or quote, "child," saying that it's his God-given right, apparently, to be able to spit this kind of trash on the platform. And he wants to go around and cry that his video gets age restricted or that they don't run the ads on it, to which I say, look, I'm not saying anything and I'm not accusing anybody of anything here, but The guy obviously has some obsession with children if he's crying that his video got age restricted because he said, quote, have sex with children. If it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's probably a fucking duck. And you guys could see over here the type of shit that goes around in his community when this guy comments on one of his community posts and they say, why are all these fictional characters underage and look so breedable? To which this fucking piece of human trash responds with, because breeding is better done when young. So yeah, if you're one of the kids in my comment section that continues to make the comparison between myself and Requiem Agent, go ahead and do so off of the content. However, just know that you're comparing somebody like me to an openly strange person who once again has some kind of obsession with kids because he can't seem to stop saying the word have sex with children. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video. I want to make sure that you guys understand the type of person this guy is. Go ahead and shit on my videos all you want. I really don't mind. I read a lot of comments. I read all your comments actually, and I see a lot of people who share their opinions and thoughts about the takes or my overall opinions on the game, and all that kind of stuff is fine if you want to respectfully disagree with me in the comment section down below. You can even disrespectfully disagree with me in the comment section down below. That's not what I'm concerned about. I'm just making sure you guys are aware of the type of person that you guys are constantly spreading information about in my comment section, and I think it's pretty important that everybody knows the kind of person that we're dealing with here, because he's making everybody in the Warhammer community who criticizes Space Marine 2 look bad, because anytime I say something negative about Space Marine 2, from time to time I get the comparison between myself and Requiem Agent. So yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya.